EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. Britton Covey going to bring it out of his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And that is incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. Brown the motion man right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Barkley. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They'll go to Barkley again. Still going. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Open man is Uzomah. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10. Right at the 30.
23, 30 left.
Now ETN to start the drive. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football, as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Hey, Lion. Silver.
Now Lawrence. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
73.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. In motion right is Brown. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 11 yards for number 11. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
But I guess I need to clarify. I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Throwing is Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Dotson in motion right. Here's Hurts to throw. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Jaguars nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
It's a big play for the Jaguars. 44 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Bigsby. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go.
Lawrence will throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 29 yards. And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Hurts. Steps away to his left. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Forced out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches.
Hey, kill. Hot.
Now Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come, their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
4th down. Here's Lawrence.
Dancing to his left.
Throw left side, complete to Ingram.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Evan Ingram from 19 yards away. And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there was not much of a window to... there, and it winds up incomplete.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game, and they know it helps their team.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And that's caught inside the 35. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. He'll look to throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Jags are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
This is 2nd and 8.
Hey, Lion!
ETN once more.
And he stopped immediately there.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Milton Williams coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Here's Logan Cook now,
as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
Here's 1st and 10.
Barkley inside handoff. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here comes 2nd down.
They'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
So they get the interception, and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who was the guy that saved the touchdown, partner? The guy who threw the interception. A lot of times, he just gives it the old Olay, but give him credit. He went old school. He was determined not to make this a pick 6, and he got there in time to make the tackle.
Handoff running left is Etienne.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
All right, let's go.
And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines,
heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID.